800 feet of hose fell off the back of a Vancouver fire truck, and 2 cars crashed into it last night on I-205. Sally Showman went to find out what went wrong here. And Sally, you learned that this has happened before?
I spoke with a division chief today with Vancouver Fire who says, yes, this has happened a couple of times before. So what happened last night? There are a couple of possibilities. In fact, many of them, including the possibility of wind knocking the hose off on the Glen Jackson Bridge. It was quite gusty up there last night. Whatever the reason, Vancouver Fire has launched an investigation to get to the bottom of it.
And so whenever anything happens like this, we take it very seriously. We want to make sure.
Tonight, there are a lot more questions than answers. How can something like this happen?
We're investigating right now to determine exactly what the cause was. Right now, we really don't know.
Vancouver Fire was called out on a rollover crash around 10 last night. As this truck was crossing the Glen Jackson Bridge, 800 feet of hose unraveled and fell on the interstate. 3 cars hit the hose. 2 sustained enough damage to be towed away. What keeps these hoses in place then?
A lot of times just gravity and basically the way they're folded into the compartments that they're carried on.
Would you consider tying these down?
Yeah, that's definitely a consideration. I mean, like I said, we're going to look at the whole picture and see what's the best direction to go.
Part of the damaged hose is in the back of a pickup at fire headquarters.
See, this is a fairly large chunk of metal.
Just imagine what would happen if that landed on a windshield. I checked. This isn't the first time Vancouver Fire has had a hose fall off a truck. How long have you been with the department?
I've been with the department 30 years.
Have you ever seen this happen before?
It's happened a couple times before.
In 2005, these clips were installed on Vancouver trucks to keep hoses from falling off the center compartment on the trucks. But the hoses on the back end are not restrained.
We're out there to protect people, not to cause more harm. And so that's a big deal for us. And that's why obviously going to take this seriously. We're going to be investigating and finding out exactly what happened. And if we have to make preventive measures to make certain it doesn't happen again, then we're going to take those in place.
I learned today there are 10 other fire trucks with Vancouver Fire Department exactly like the one involved last night that don't have restraints on the back end hoses. Now, I called the manufacturer of these fire trucks this afternoon to see if there's any pattern of this happening across the country, and I have yet to hear back. We will definitely stay on top of this and let you know when the investigation is complete. Reporting live in Vancouver, Sally Showman, KOIN 6 News.